Hi everyone, it's Tatiana from Tatiana's Everyday Food and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to make another fantastic cake. I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful orange marmalade cake with chocolate ganache, and I love all the orange flavor in this cake. We're adding orange liqueur into the cake layers, into the buttercream, and we're adding a tangy orange marmalade into the center. And we're going to finish everything off with a simple chocolate ganache. Now, it's so easy to make, but it's such a beautiful garnish and it really elevates your cake to a whole new level. So let's start out by making our cake layers. For my cake batter, I'm going to mix together 1 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar with 3 large eggs and 1/2 cup of semi-melted butter. I'm going to give all of this a good whisk until it's well combined. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of orange liqueur. So this is going to add lots of that orange flavor to our cake batter. Give that a good whisk until it's well combined. And now for my dry ingredients, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Just use my fork and kind of mix that in there until it's well combined. Today I'm using this fine mesh strainer to sift in my flour, just so that we don't get any clumps. And then you want to give that a good whisk after each addition. And we're going to add this flour alternating with 1 cup of milk. Today I'm using 2 8-inch cake pans and I've lined the bottom with parchment paper. I also have my oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And now I'm just going to divide my cake batter evenly between the 2 pans. And these are going to go straight into the oven and bake until the center is completely set. And you can always check by inserting a toothpick into the center, and when it comes out clean, your cakes are ready to come out of the oven. While our cake layers are cooling, we can work on our frosting. So into my mixer, I'm going to add 3 sticks or 1.5 cups of softened butter. I'm going to whisk this butter on high speed for a few minutes until it's light and fluffy. Next, I'm going to add 8 ounces of cream cheese that I've softened to room temperature. For flavoring my frosting, I'm going to add a tablespoon of the same orange liqueur that I added into my cake layers. It's going to add a nice orange flavor. And for color, I'm going to add a little bit of a gel food coloring to make our frosting a nice orange color. And now we can start adding our confectioner's sugar. So I'm going to add a total of 4 cups, and I'm going to add in a cup at a time and just give it a good mix after each addition. Once your cake layers are completely cooled, you want to take a long serrated knife, split them in half, so we'll have a total of 4 layers. And now for a filling, I'm going to be using some orange marmalade today, and we're going to use a little bit of orange juice to soak our cake layers with. I'm going to soak each cake layer with a little bit of orange juice. It's going to add some more orange flavor and going to make your cake really nice and moist. Then I'm going to top with a generous amount of my frosting, right in the middle there. Take a spatula and spread it evenly to the edges. Next, I'm going to add a few tablespoons of my orange marmalade. Spread it evenly to the edges. And we're going to repeat the exact same thing for our next 4 layers. And now I'm going to top things off with my last cake layer. And now I'm just going around the edges, sealing everything in. We're going to make a nice thin coat of frosting on the outside, so this is going to be your crumb coat. And then I'm going to set this into the refrigerator and just let it set for about 20 minutes. And once our crumb coat is set, we can finish everything off with our final layer of frosting. And for this cake, you want to make sure the top is super straight, since we're going to be pouring that chocolate ganache over the top. So take a flat spatula and even everything off. And now for my chocolate ganache. So I have a 1/4 cup of cream and I've heated it in the microwave until it's super hot. And I'm going to add 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And just stir this until that chocolate is completely melted. It's going to take about a minute just to get everything incorporated, but you should be left with a nice smooth chocolate syrup. After your final coat of frosting, you want to set your cake back into the refrigerator and let it set for about another 20 minutes. And now we're ready to add our chocolate ganache. So I'm going to first go around the edges, add a little bit of drizzle down the sides, And this looks so beautiful and it's so simple. And the rest I'm just gonna pour into the top. Take a flat spatula and just spread it to the edges here. And today I wanted to finish off my cake with a very simple garnish. Some fresh orange slices. Just set them right on top. Perfect, this cake looks so beautiful. But once you're all done with your cake, just store it in the refrigerator and then take it out about 30 minutes before serving so that buttercream can soften up a bit. And now it's time to give it a try. I'm gonna get lots of that chocolate ganache. This is so, so good, guys. You guys are gonna absolutely love it. I am loving all this orange flavor. You get it in the buttercream, in those soft and moist cake layers, and of course that zesty and tangy orange marmalade on the inside. It's so, so good. You guys are gonna love this cake. And of course that chocolate ganache, just a little bit, but it really rounds everything off. It's the perfect amount of chocolate. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video recipe. Give this cake a try next time you have a dinner party or a birthday to celebrate. This cake is good for just about any occasion. And if you do make this cake, don't forget to share with me on Instagram. I love your guys' creations, and I'll see everybody next time.